Yeah.
Well, Chief, how do you reflect on that? Because given who was out,
Yeah.
vastly improved performance, we're so close to pushing or beating a team that's been one of the form teams in the league.
Yeah.
Then I guess to concede Wellington must be really deflating as well.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I thought we should have held out, to be fair. And again, it was just a long ball, second ball, like even the transition aspect when Payne's gone up for the header. I still think it's a foul, to be fair. I think when he's gone up, I think there's enough contact for it to be a foul. I'm happy to be, corrected. But I was disappointed because I think the boys merited, especially second half. I thought it was good energy the first 15, 20 minutes. We capitalised. I think even towards the end there, we had a couple of chances that we could have capitalised. But in credit to them, they're a good team. They, throw numbers very forward, very quickly, very dangerous. I thought we kind of alleviated that threat the first half. Second half, when we were a little bit more spent physically, especially last 10. Game was still a little bit open, even though we had numbers behind the ball, which is, but that was more of a conditioning thing than anything. But I was very happy with, especially makeshift backline, having Shez and Payne as my two centre-backs, and, I thought Corb's actually defended quite well for large parts as well. And, I'm just happy that we built on the performance from the week before.
It looked like Chico obviously got his first goal.
Yeah.
Since last week.
Yeah.
Seems like he's having that impact you wanted. But is it just a shame that you couldn't get that, 4 weeks early? It seems like he's, really making a difference in this team.
No, he is. And again, it's with all these players that have been underdone for long periods. They haven't had the luxury of having a pre-season to get ready. And this is the struggle that I've had from day one, is getting a bunch of players playing consistently over time with the loading in the legs that we could build. I think you saw in the beginning part of the season, we only lost one game, I think it was, in the first 6 or 7. But then when we started getting some injuries and we'll bring in some younger players and just the mix and match, it was very hard cohesiveness. And then getting fit players playing in, week out, is a very big thing that we just haven't had the luxury of. I thought against Sydney, you could see there were, glimpses. Chico, Costa, Roos was coming back, even though he's on 100%. Were more stabilised, and my worry was today that we had just a lot of players that were kind of different loadings. So but very, very happy with the effort.
As his coach, what do you make of the fact that he scoring with Great White Sharks during the international break? That can be a bit of a fright when you found that out. I don't know if I'm...
with Chico, yeah. I honestly, it's crazy. I think I actually saw a reel yesterday where they had a shark cage and the shark still got in there. So I was going to send it to him. Maybe not a good idea, but look, he's enjoying the country.
And Costa's assist for that second goal, which makes him the all-time leading assist provider in ALeague history.
Yep.
Is that? I guess he's been waiting a while to get that record, but. How much of an impact does he make on this team, I guess, and we still get back to New Zealand on Monday night?
Yeah, I think his impact is already known. He's in terms of my most dangerous players, is the one that we build around. I don't hide that. Probably the frustrating part for him is that we haven't been able to give him the adequate service this year for whatever reason. And I'm just happy for him that he's at the end of a combination. I think him and Chico have a nice sort of combination. I think it needs games, needs more time. They need to understand each other. So, and again, I'm actually I thought the finish was fantastic, to be fair, the run. So it was good. It was very, very positive. Very happy for Costa as well.
With the ball, Chief, how close is this to the way you want your team to be playing?
Honestly, maybe 30-40%. I think we can do a lot better. I think that, I make no bones about the fact that, when you suffer through, some poor form and confidence is down, confidence is also, a big part of execution. I think that for a large part, we've probably the last 2 months we've probably suffered quite a bit in that respect. And I think, if you're planning for a ball-playing team, you need confidence. Results obviously brings that confidence. We have glimpses, it's just not fluid enough for me at the moment in that sense. But I'm not blaming the players. I just think that, it's circumstances, young players players that haven't played before, very hard to get for week in, week out the same team. So, going back now and going back to the drawing board, like just moving forward, we've simplified certain roles so that we can get the outcome. And you see, like, there are some moments today that we look amazing. I thought even against Sydney 2 weeks ago, we had 3 or 4 really good moments, and you look back at the video and, like, sometimes, the confidence is the player knows that the player's going to make the run, he'll be there, he can play it first time. But when you're second guessing yourself, you're behind, you lose a second there, you lose a second on the touch, and but it will come, like I was kind of hoping we'd get the result today and then we can build on that. Then that confidence comes. So, I think the ceiling is quite high for this team in that respect.
It's a bit like golf. I think you had an amazing shot. Man, imagine I could do that for 18 holes. Imagine if you could do that for 90 minutes. Is there a bit of that about it?
I would say so, I would say I listen to a guy called Dan Abrams a lot. He's a sports psychologist, really good. His golf was his, but he talks about correlation, confidence, positive action words, and so on. And football's like that. I think there's a strong correlation with when you don't have confidence or you're fearful of making a mistake. There's something to do with your perceptive abilities and, like, executing actions and so on. So what it basically means is that lack of confidence means that you're more worried about not making the mistake as opposed to executing the action. And I think for a large part that's where we're at for a long period. And it's just about hard work, getting back to building that confidence, and that comes from training and so on, and working hard and so on. So it is a little bit like golf.